I'm all set. Let me adjust my mic. Hey there guys, welcome to Real Talk Q&A once again. It is AG, good to see all of you. Oh, the adjustment of this mic. Boy, oh boy. What's up, Neo Jack? Right now we're kind of in the middle of like a severe thunderstorm. Kind of in that realm, but yeah. Thanks for the advice, Lady Lucifer. But to be honest with you, I'm sick of drinking water. I have been drinking water nonstop for 3 weeks now, and I'm kind of sick of it. Just to be honest with you, I know it's a good thing, but my body kind of regurgitates it now. I've drunk so much water, I've actually thrown it up. So, What's up, Jackal, the Emperor, and Miku Art Queen? I see you in the chat there, Mega Matt. Good to see you. Flavor water. I'm trying to find some healthy alternatives. I've actually been trying to do a lot more healthier stuff. Definitely added a lot more fruit and vegetables to my diet, but for the most part, I'm just kind of. For some reason, my body isn't holding up well to water as much because I've drunk a lot of it. Lemonade, the acids in it doesn't do well for me neither. I do drink milk and some juice, and that's been helping, but lemonade is kind of wishy-washy because I don't like the acid in it. It's just been kind of I like lemonade, but the acid behind it, like the aftermath, it's just Oh, good for you, Mega Matt. What's up, Tongue Starick, Jeremy Gibson? You'll have to wait and see, or you can go on my Patreon to watch it earlier, Dane. It's up there on my Patreon for those who want to check that out. Yeah, there's we actually had a tornado spotting just like eight not too far from us actually. I doubt it'll actually do any real damage, but still. But yeah, so yeah, this is Real Talk where you guys can ask me questions and I will give you an honest answer. Sup, Lord Deal. But yeah, my health has kind of been wishy-washy. Right now I'm cool. I'm not great, but I'm better than I was this morning. These last few days have been kind of hectic for me, but I'm doing what I can. What's up, Ice Drake? Hurricane missed the mark.
You have a new follower? Well, they better not get too close to you.
Thank you for the follow. Really appreciate the follow. Let's see, Mika Jason, I'm in the hospital right now.
Looks like someone decided to host you, kid. Congratulations.
Thank you for the I love how you interrupted me reading your comment. But I digress. I'm in the hospital right now, getting my arm set in a cast. Some guy cut us off while we were in our boat, and we had to stop very abruptly, and I got slingshotted out of the boat. Ouch. My left arm connected with the boat and broke into pieces. Oof, hope you're doing all right. Layden TN4. You have a very unique name, but hello. And first time, welcome to Real Talk. What's up, Barduck? Mr. Bar to the duck. He's a duck named Barduck. He just finished a new art, so I'm gonna do some not safe for work. Sweet. Everybody loves the not safe for work stuff. It's very nice, very calm, very cooling. please don't. Oh, well, I'm not really in character right now as Goku. I'm just kind of being myself. They call me AG or Abridged when I'm not in character. Sorry, I just haven't really gotten into the right vibe or mood to do the voice. But yeah, it's just me right now talking as myself. Rob Dog, what's up going on, Rob Dog? But yeah, if you have any questions you guys want me to answer, I'd be happy to do it. Has Lady Dimitrescu given me snoo snoo? No, we're not there, but we'll be getting back to RE8 very soon. Don't worry. What's up, Mona? Pure Evil Crash in the chat. Yeah, I'm on vacation. Wolfku's on vacation. Doing paperwork. Paperwork. Alright, it's hard readjusting this mic to good quality. Sorry about that. Let's see. Okay, right there. Doing that. Alright. So, any questions, guys, you have, feel free to ask. Let's do it. Love to answer. Let me get rid of that. What's up, Calamity Queen? How you doing? How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. So, AG question: if you had to choose between Nintendo 64 and PS1, would you choose? I love Nintendo 64 more, so. PS1 is great, but I personally love Nintendo 64. I think it's one of the greatest consoles ever made, so that's just my opinion. But Nintendo 64, that's just my opinion.
Ooh, money! Chichi will be so happy.
Worked more than 7 hours today. Usually work 6. Hope you're getting paid a little extra for that extra hour there, Mega Matt. Wouldn't want to see you getting taken advantage of. I see you with the emotes, Rob Dog. I got a question. When you were playing RE8, do you feel like the Lycan were attacking you because you were a wolf, and they're not, and you're blue? Probably. They were jealous of all this fluff I got. Also, Peter Pan, thank you so much for the $5 dono in the super chat. Been very generous. Thank you. My day's been hectic. Sub skeleton. Crossy, why you gotta tackle me? I'm not gonna fight you, but unless you attack me. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I hope you all are having a good day. Hellbound 313. What's going on, Hellbound? So, question. Have you done overnighters when it comes to editing? All the time.
Oh my
All
god,
the time
Baggy,
there,
look! I'm a subscriber for Twitch! Isn't it great?
Sometimes I'll be doing
Finally.
editing from 10 all the way
Now
to 5
I
in
don't
the
have to
morning.
shock him.
Oh my god, OmniJack once again with the subscription. Where is the time going by? 27 months. You've been with me, bro. 27 months over 2 years. Loyalty. Loyalty. You come to say hi, and then you'll drop me. Well, thank you. What's up, QQ? Yeah, welcome to Real Talk. Ask any questions you like, guys. I will either answer or not answer, but you are more than welcome to, ask whatever question you want. If it gets personal, I'm not gonna answer, but Muffin Kingdom forever. Nice. Which video was I the most proud of making? Goku's Choice was probably one of my most proudest. Personally. Some of my comic dubs. Some Milk and Wolf stuff were pretty good too. I have mods monitoring at all times. Did I see the Spider-Man trailer? Yes, I did. Yes, I saw the new Spider-Man trailer.
Hey, Wolfie boy, you got a donation.
Silent D back in and drop another dono, a $5 dono. Just dropping in before heading to the letter Eagle. About to make some smoothies for the nice water alternative for maybe some tea. I can use a smoothie. I want a smoothie. That sounds delicious. Well, I already knew Doctor Strange was gonna get involved. Sam Raimi is gonna be directing soon, so yeah. Question for you. Good, which powers would I prefer? Doom Slayers or Master Ultra Instinct? Master Ultra Instinct. Maurice spilled it up. No, I want a smoothie. I don't care if I'm smooth enough. I am thirsty. Nah, it didn't miss now. We're just talking. Thank you, Jeremy. Yes, I have seen the new Spider-Man trailer, guys. Yeah, I've seen it. I have seen it. 1,000 times I have seen it. Alright, I'm a Jack. I don't know anything right now, Mecha. Have I ever watched My Gym Partner's a Monkey? Yes, that's part of my childhood. Along with Camp Lazlo and Lost for Imaginary Friends and The Grim Adventures of Billy Mandy and Teen Titans and Mega XLR and all that crap that I used to watch. Yes. My Gym Partner's a monkey, bullshit, porcupine, I don't know what. Go to this school's a pain in the Adam. What? I was gonna say Nick. Oh, that's okay then. My gym partner's a monkey, my gym partner's a monkey, my gym partner's a monkey. I watched all that. Now you make me want, now I'm mad because now I want to watch it and you brought it up. So thank you for that. That's fine, Yo Jack. Whatever floats your boat, dude. Yes, I watch Secret Saturdays every now and then. I didn't watch it a whole lot, but I watched it casually. If it was on, I would watch it. When you were growing up, I'm sure you were a fan of Scooby-Doo, of course. So which was my favorite? Yours was Zombie Island. Zombie Island is one of the best Scooby-Doo movies out there. I was into Cyber Chase, actually. I really liked Cyber Chase and the one with the Hex Witches. God, those songs were addictive. But yeah, Cyber Chase was my favorite, personally. But Zombie Island was right there with it, though. Zombie Island was really cool. I think it was Witch Ghost. I can't remember what the name was. My favorite Cartoon Network cartoon was Ed, Edd n Eddy. Nothing will surpass Ed, Edd n Eddy in my opinion. It was the cartooniest of cartoons. And that's coming, and I say that in an era where it was dominated by top tier cartoons like Powerpuff Girls, Dexter's Laboratory, Johnny Bravo, fought some for imaginary friends like Grim Adventures, Billy and Manny, just, you know, kids next door. And I still put Ed, Edd n Eddy, Courage the Cowardly Dog. And we all know how good Courage the Cowardly Dog was, but I put Ed, Edd n Eddy above all of them. There's something, it's just something with Ed, Edd n Eddy that just gravitated me towards it more so than every single one I just talked about. And I was into all of them religiously, so yeah. And that's not, and those are just like the top tiers. We're not even talking about like the mid, you know, the mid tiers, stuff that came later. The ones, the experimental ones that were there, like Jumper, The Life and Times of Jennifer Lee, Lucha Lucha, lots of stuff. Oh, I had a huge crush on the Hex Girls too. Static Shock, one of my favorite DC cartoons of all time. Batman Beyond was awesome. Squad Cats I didn't really care for, personally, but, you know. Voltron. Women are like Voltron. The more you connect, the better it gets. Not saying every single one was a hitter, but, you know. Looney Tunes, Tom and Jerry. Looney Tunes, Tom and Jerry are just classic. I don't even put them in that era. I put them in just the classics that you just can't go wrong with. It's not even fair to compare shows to Tom and Jerry and Looney Tunes and stuff like that, because nothing's really going to compare to those. That type of entertainment is golden, you know? So, yeah. I haven't watched Baby Looney Tunes. Baby Looney Tunes is actually really good. I'm doing alright. No, there's no drama. There's no drama happening. I didn't... You know what's crazy? I did not expect Baby Looney Tunes to be as good as it was. I was like, ah, they done baby ties, but it was actually really good. It was actually very classic. Good writing. I actually really enjoyed Baby Looney Tunes as a child. They even had OG Granny in there. Jesus, is she still alive? She cannot be alive. OG Granny cannot be alive. But they had her in there, so... Yeah, Flintstones. Well, Hanna-Barbera in general is amazing. Do you have a favorite villain from Batman the Animated Series? And no, you cannot say the Joker. This is a question also. Well, but the Joker is my favorite Batman villain. That's don't ask who my favorite Batman villain is then, because it's gonna be the Joker. Aside from the Joker, you could have just said aside from the Joker, but let's see. I love Two-Face, Scarecrow, Harley Quinn. There's a few others. Ra's al Ghul. Tiny Toons are pretty good too. Tiny Toons. Woody the Woodpecker. Ben 10 was their cash cow, but the original Ben 10 was actually pretty good. It was pretty solid. Like, I'm not the biggest Ben 10 fan, but I enjoyed the original Ben 10 running. Personally, that's the peak. That's the peak. Is the original running. Now it's just a cash cow like all of our shows. That's why I don't want no more of our shows to come back, because they can't take care of themselves. Think about it, guys. Their top tier cartoons are basically washed down versions of my cartoons, from Ben 10 to Powerpuff Girls, Teen fucking Titans Go. Where do those cartoons originate? From our era, and they just take it, water it down, and make more money off of it. With our original EAs. That's all they do. They can't do nothing on their own, huh? What, Adventure Time not selling well anymore? Steven Universe ain't doing well? Oh, let's go back to our waterworks. The biggest cash cow, yes, of course the biggest cash cow is SpongeBob. But then they had to go into the fucking Fairly Odd Parents well. Fairly Odd Parents peaked at season 3 and should have been done with. But no, we're going to add more characters. Let's add Poof. Poof wasn't as horrible as the other ones were, but Poof was the beginning of the downfall of that show. The moment they introduced Poof was the moment that show was going down the drain. Let's give him a girl. Let's add a dog to it. And that's... Do I believe newer cartoons are only because our generation is getting older, or people are not? They're running out of ideas. I can appreciate new shows. There are actually shows out there that are actually pretty good. You know, there are shows out there. It's not like you're just getting older. No, you know what a good cartoon is. You know when somebody's putting effort into a cartoon, and you know when they're being lazy. Just like any other new show that comes out, I judge a cartoon the same way I judge a new show that comes out. And there are plenty of shows out there that are really good, that have fantastic writing. Not perfect, but don't insult my intelligence by giving me crap. It's like I'm watching it's like I'm just watching random nonsense. Yeah, that's great writing. For example, like I said, look at Tom and Jerry. It has plenty of random nonsense, but it's done so well. It's constructed, animated, and told so well that you can't really replicate, that still people can't really replicate that kind of comedy, you know, from the Three Stooges era. So no, it's not a generational thing. It's just, you either have something good, people are going to watch it. Look at movies. Same thing with movies. Why do you think people reject a lot of the current movies? Because they suck. And they'll praise what is good, and they'll praise what sucks. Said I'm only in my 20s. I'm not even like in my 60s. So that logic doesn't even apply to me. I'm only in my 20s. Where's the what? I got a little smarter. Yeah, I go back and I criticize some of my cartoons, but for the most part, they all hold up extremely well because they were well-told stories. Kids Next Door is amazing. Grandma Mitchell's A Billy and Mandy, amazing. It also was just a different time. You have to understand, a lot of those artists who made our cartoons grew up in the Hanna-Barbera era. They grew up watching Flintstones, Jetsons, so they took a lot of their lead from them. You know, they took a lot of their lead from them, and then new executives came in. They changed the entire formula. It was roughly around 2000. Like if you can watch interviews from like people like Adam Maxwell, who was the writer of the Grimm Adventures of Billy and Mandy, and he talked about how all these new executives were coming in and changing everything. Billy and Mandy didn't even get a proper ending, really, that it deserved. You know, we were lucky Ed, Edd n Eddy was able to go out the way it did. But even if you have a good writer, sometimes a writer can only do so much of what an executive wants them to do. You might have some solid writers on a project, but they can't create because they have to do whatever an executive tells them within the standard of what they want in a cartoon. You can't do this, you can't do that. But then you can do this and you can do that. It depends, you know, it depends. Like, I usually look at the writer and see what work they've done, and then I judge them then. I try not to judge a writer too harshly. But I don't like when I don't like when they try to take an established cartoon and then alienate the fans and change it and make it to what it, you know, into something that it's not. They've done it with Star Wars, they've done it with Dark Fate, they've done it with Powerpuff Girls, where they take what made the show good and they just change it and alienate the audience that actually wants to watch. Because I do wonder, who is their targeted audience? Because if you're trying to reach the people who actually gives a damn about the show, you're doing a very shitty job at it. If you want me to watch the Powerpuff Girls, then make them the Powerpuff Girls, not some stupid, edgy, just millennial, just whatever they're doing to these girls is ridiculous. Same with the villains and everything else, they're all just, ugh. And the animation is garbage. It's like your eyes can tell. Your eyes can tell, you know, in your mind, this ain't what you watched. Same with SpongeBob. And now I think Patrick is getting another show. Ugh. Jesus Christ. Biggest example of them not knowing what to do with a property, Dragon Ball Evolution. There's your biggest example. There is your number one example of them taking a property and not knowing what to do with it. I cannot stress that enough. Every now and then you might get a gem. Like, you know, Star Wars: The Clone Wars came out in 2008. It had a rocky start, but got better and better over time. And then look what it built. It built a legacy. Until Disney came in and tried to screw that up. But luckily, they still had most of the original team to write it, so it barely was able to come out okay. But even still, it's not enough. But I've always said, don't let big corporations touch your project. I love private, independent people and watching them grow. But once they grow, eventually people will turn on you. And it happens all the time. But, no, you're a fan of the 2012 thing that I couldn't get into the show. I knew it had potential. I did watch it for a while. But the problem is there was too many arcs that was done stupidly in that show. I will concede that it's a pretty decent show overall. It does have some things that I like. But a lot of those arcs and how they handled some of the characters were just stupid with the 2012 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Like I said, a decent show overall. But I really couldn't get into it. Like, I'm always a fan of the OG, not OG, well, OG Teenage Mutant Ninja and the 2003, because the arcs were so freaking amazing. I love things that has a lot of story and you know, that really digs into the character, and they don't make the character look stupid. But you know, it is what it is. Yeah, Super Zazzy, how you doing? Big fan, thank you. Danielle, how you doing? Thank you as well. I agree. I 100% agree with that statement. Thank God Yukio never got taken over. What's up, Frost the White Lion? Did you hear? Did I ever watch Batman Mask of Phantasm? Yes, it's one of the best Batman animated films out there. Right there with Under the Red Hood and The Return of Batman. Those are some of my all-time favorites. Mask of the Phantasm was fantastic. What would you do if you randomly met a fan in real life? I wouldn't act like myself. I would act like a jerk. I would act like a jerk just to see how they would react. And then if they would walk away, I would hit them with the Goku voice and smile and then run. Because it's not like they're going to know it's me. They won't know it's me. So, no, I wasn't really a Generator X fan. It looked like, you know, it was from the creators of Ben 10. Looked like it had potential, but I really couldn't get into it. Which games do you think deserve an anime? Kingdom Hearts. I've said it a million times. Kingdom Hearts needs a goddamn TV show. All right, I'm getting tired of this, Disney. You already have a cash cow. You know, come on, Square Enix. Give me my Kingdom Hearts TV show. I need to hear. Simple and clean. But don't do it in anime style. Do it in 3D animation. It has to be done in 3D animation. It cannot be done either other way. It just won't work as well. You need it to be in 3D animation, like the opener. I don't care how much money you put into it. Make it happen! I don't want a movie. I want a TV show, because with a movie, sure, the budget will be better, but still, I think a TV show like Kingdom Hearts, it needs a TV show, damn it. All right. I want at least 13 episodes on Destiny Island, because Destiny Island is so beautiful. I just wanted to see them hang out in their... Before we get into the Heartless stuff and Ansem and all that other stuff, I need at least a couple episodes of them just chilling. I want Riku and Kairi chilling. You know, with Wakati, if they want to add them, like, I just want to see them chilling on that island, doing simple stuff. Sora going fishing, practicing and stuff. I just want that. I always related so much with them on Destiny Island. It was just so good. Probably not reality. I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. I don't think I'm that popular. Frost the White Lion, thank you again for the $5 super chat. Thank you. I just finished Superman and Lois.
Money! Chi-Chi will be so happy.
ACU, last episode was so good. It captured Superman perfectly. It's a super changing. I don't know. I wouldn't know. I never watched it. I watched Smallville. That was only, I watched Smallville. That was it. Yes, I have heard of the new Dragon Ball movie coming out. Yes, I have. As I said, Destiny Island would be great. I just want to see some slice of life with Kingdom Hearts sometime. It's actually the slice of life stuff that I appreciate the most, because there's already so much action going on. It's just nice to see them lay back and chill. When I was reading like the comics and stuff, seeing Roxas chill with Shion and Axel when they was in the organization, that was just something so cool. Because there's already going to be so much action. Why not just chill and relax with the characters that really get to know their personalities and stuff? Which the game is already really good at giving their personalities. So, yeah. Can I imagine being on Destiny Island? Oh, yeah. Like, tree houses, sleeping it, man. I wish they didn't reveal that it was a play island for them. I kind of wish they were really living on that island. Like, that was the whole thing that kind of killed it a little bit for me, where it was revealed that, oh, they don't live there. It's just their play island. It kind of killed the mystique a little bit for me, because I like the idea of them just being like, this island is their home and that's all they have. And I like that. I don't know, it just appealed to me. Like, isolated from the rest of the world. You know, they have to scavenge for food and stuff like that. That's very appealing. And I think 2 kind of, you know... Well, no, they did it in 1, so it's not even like 2 did it. It's like they did it in 1, like sort of having family. Which, that also killed me. I didn't want them to have parents. Why did they do the typical anime thing? Oh, our parents went far away, or they're killed, and yada yada yada. I wish they went with that trope. Random thought: if you could make a live-action Dragon Ball movie show, who would you cast as the team? I don't know. Obviously, Goku's gonna be in there. Gohan, Vegeta, Tien, Yamcha, Bulma. Just, you know, the regular cast, and then new cast I'd have to make on my own. Beerus and Whis cannot be in there because, quite frankly, they're a deterrent. The problem with Dragon Ball Super is there has never really been a threat since the Tournament of Power arc. Even Goku Black wasn't a real threat until he absorbed the macrocosm. But there needs to be this overwhelming threat that Goku and Vegeta have to overcome, and it's gonna take everybody. And that's what I missed about Dragon Ball, is those just highest stakes fights. That's why I love the Saiyan Saga. That's why the Saiyan Saga can go. That's why the Frieza Saga is so legendary. That's why the Cell Saga is so legendary. Especially the Frieza Saga is so legendary is because the stakes were... It was like, the Saiyan Sagas, that was already to a 10 compared to the Dragon Ball enemies they already faced. But then you got Frieza coming in with a power level of just ridiculous proportions. And you're wondering, how in the hell are these guys going to get out of this? I need that sense of disparity. And Dragon Ball Super doesn't give me that at all. So, you know. Wolf Cool's in Kingdom Hearts 4. I wish. That would be awesome if you, I mean, you kind of did in Union Cross, but yeah, you making your own, Kingdom Hearts character, like, yeah, I've actually entertained that, like a MMO type of, not MMO, because I don't want to play it on computer, but like a kind of online expansion where you get to make your own wielder of a Keyblade, and you have to go to the school, similar like Star Wars. You know, you got to go to do the Mark of Mastery, learn to be a Keyblade wielder, learning your own powers, Sora and Riku, and they can all be secret bosses, or a versus game. I always wanted a freaking Kingdom Hearts versus game, and they never gave me it. I want to play as Ansem. I want to play as Xehanort, Terranort, Aqua, Ventus, and I want to fight each other. It's the simplest thing they could do. It would be easy for them to just make a kind of open world-ish versus game in the mechanic style similar to the game, and you just get to play as that. They have the roster would be huge, by the way. Roxas, Sora, different versions of Riku, like Riku taken over by Xehanort, Riku with his dark form, regular Riku, older Riku, KH2 Riku, like so many different versions. Then you got the Disney characters in there too as summons, or you can, like, if you really wanted to go there, just put them in as playable characters, but I'd probably use them as summons. But all the organization members, Mickey himself, so many things they could do with that game. You'd have to go to the past and do easy retcon. I don't want to retcon Oob. I actually like Oob. Plus, I've already retconned quite a few things. Like, retcons are fine if they make sense. Like I said, Super Saiyan, Goku being a Saiyan is one of the greatest retcons of all time, because that was not a thing. It's a licensing thing. Like, it's like a joint venture between Square Enix and Disney. That's how that works. It would be cool, but Imagine Goku wielding a Keyblade, this universal reality bending ability. Goku would be freaking unstoppable. Sora, and then I would love for Goku to train Sora to like up Sora's like physical prowess, because Sora is already above universal, but imagine him getting like a body that, you know, a true strong body that can handle it with key energy. Man, if he wasn't broken already, let's just add Dragon Ball powers to Sora, and then Sora in turn can give. And let's be honest, Goku would definitely be worthy of a Keyblade. If Axel can get it, then I see no reason why Sora can't get it. Like I said, if Xehanort can hold one, I see no reason why Goku can't have one. And if you give Goku a Keyblade and he goes back to Dragon Ball universe, I'm sorry, Beerus ain't fucking with that. Because the Keyblade has some crazy ass DX Machina powers, and no. The level of hacks that Goku would have, you know how hacks the Kingdom Hearts universe is? Freaking ridiculous hacks that I have with that Keyblade. Now put it on Goku. What's up? Well, the City of Styles is really good too. I played that. Yeah, it's pretty good. Got a question for you. I imagine you're probably still, you still like Pokemon a little bit, like just like I do. Imagine 3 trainers can't tell. Imagine if one of them was you and the other were Justin, Zammy. 150 Pokemon would get Squirtle, Charmander, and Bulbasaur. Oh. Could I voice Sebastian from Black Butler? I don't know what he sounds like. I have no idea. Let me look it up, and maybe I can, maybe I can't. I have to look up his voice, so I gotta turn that off so you guys can't hear anything, so I don't get copyright claimed. Alright, Sebastianes. Interesting. Alright. Preston Black Butler dub voice. Let me listen. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think I can voice Sebastian. I could probably get the proper voice, but I don't think I can get my pitch right for him. Kind of reminds me of Whis a little bit. Yeah, I don't think I can do Sebastian. Sorry. Yes, please do come on. I quite like. It's just, yeah, I can't do Sebastian. Sorry. Society, just not quite. Well, Zarbon's more lower pitch. He's a lot higher pitch than Zarbon. As well, Zarbon's like this. He goes up higher and higher and higher like this, like very, very higher like that. You know, not exactly like that, but you get what I was going for. Kind of higher. Probably. Great. We're getting into a really severe thunderstorm watch. Great. Alright, I have to end the stream early, guys. I want to talk more, but this thunderstorm's getting a little bit out of hand. So, I will send you guys to Somatic or Senetic or Koi? Senetic or Koi? Senetic or Koi? Senetic or Koi? I'm confused on what I want to send you to. Senetic or Koi? I guess I'll send you to... I'll send you to Senetic. I like Senetic. He's a cool dude. And he can use the raid. Koi got plenty of people. Sing to the homie Senetic! And tell him Abridgedgoku sends his regards. Alright.